This episode of Stuck in Vermont is made possible by Hotel Vermont and Vermont Tourism.
Baby, don't you know we're the only, never wanted you to feel lonely.
Welcome to Stuck in Vermont, brought to you by 7 Days. That's right. My name's Ava Solberger. We are here at Shelburne Farms in Shelburne, Vermont. And this here is a newborn lamb who wants his mommy.
Lambing, it's like 1 month of intense sheep everywhere.
It's lambing time at Shelburne Farms, and they have had about 130 baby lambs in the past few weeks. So we talked to shepherdess and herdsman Renee Lacoss to find out what it's like working with all these adorable little animals.
How are you, huh?
So if you're like me, you probably visit the children's farmyard pretty regularly. But behind the scenes at Shelburne Farms, there's a lot going into this working farm.
Currently, we have about 80 sheep in our flock. Tana, that will do! Montana's obsessed that they have to stay in a flock and stay together. She's
like
actually the herding dog. Yeah, she actually herds the sheep. Cookies! Nobody needs to talk to you right now.
Basically, it's cute overload here at the farms.
But they're only cute like this for like 2 months. Yeah, then they just get bigger and they get bratty. Basically, what I have to do is try to make sure all the babies live. Like those last 2 weeks when it was really cold, I spent all day, every day in the lamb pen. I was here at 4 and there were no new lambs. And then by 8 o'clock, there had been 12 lambs born. We had a couple surprises. I was taking care of those lambs and another ewe had lambs. And then we had 2 more that afternoon. So, I mean, it happens that there's times when it's like everybody lambs. I'll actually go up to lambs and just pick up on their belly a little bit and feel how full they are. Actually, that lamb looks kind of skinny. So I just check to make sure that it feels like there's something in there. It's so cold that they're using so much energy to stay warm that they're not gaining weight like they would if it was warm. Come here, guys. You gotta learn how to eat. Come on. You know you don't get it, but I want to show you. Figure it out. We had 3 sets of quadruplets this year. I took your sister away, didn't I?
Aww.
I'm a big meanie. It's a teeny tiny little twin. And his sister was twice his size. We want twins, so we only keep twin ewe lambs. Sometimes we do have a couple ewes that are raising triplets. Ooh, she wants it. That's a good girl. What? Oh, stop. You have cookies? It's in your feeder. Everybody on the farm says I'm the shepherdess. Everybody's like, you're a girl. So as the herdsman, my job is to keep track of all the cows. And I milk once a day.
How long have you been here at the farm?
12 years. I basically came here the fall after I graduated from college. Our theme for naming calves this year is towns in Vermont. Wyndham, Shoreham. There's Eeyore. He's a bull. He's a complete different thing. Then it was Jericho, Orca. I feel like very few people know that there's the town of Florence, so I wanted to name a calf that.
Is this hard work?
Yeah, but I like it. My grandparents had a farm until 1996. My parents, we always raised heifers. I started showing cows at the fair. By the time I was 8, I was showing. So I've just always had animals. They always check to make sure it's their baby. When a baby starts nursing, they'll look to see if it's theirs. You little snitch. You do not steal. So that's number 77, and this is number 116.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, you guys are related.
Every lamb is tagged the day it's born. If their tag is in their right ear, it's a boy, and if it's in their left ear, it's a girl. He was a triplet. I tried to give him a new mom with a ewe that had a cesarean, and her lambs didn't make it. But then the ewe in the next pen desperately wanted him. So he became my buddy because I'd spent a lot of time with him in the first week of his life.
How do you keep track of who belongs to who?
Well, that's a pretty specifically marked lamb. She's got a white face and brown ears. When you see them every day, you just get to recognize them. The lambs and ewes recognize each other's boss. A kid can yell mom, and a lot of moms might look, but one mom's gonna be like, that's mine. A kid will definitely recognize their mom's voice as well. Some of the sheep are definitely recognizable. Mrs. Winkler has, I did not name Mrs. Winkler. Mrs. Winkler has a very deep baa. I call her the man sheep. Mrs. Winkler, I only ever know who she is at lambing time.
Why?
Because she runs around going, brr, brr. What's up, Spot?
What
I'm actually kind of surprised Victoria hasn't come over. That's Big Red. She's the best. She's the only purebred Tunis ewe that we have. They call them the redheads because they have red heads and legs. They get to keep a red head, don't ya?
So all of the sheep have names in the flock?
No.
No. Cookies and Big Red do though.
Some of them. The sheep that stand out. You're the best.
Cookie.
I can walk out in the field and say, Cookie, Cookie, and she'll come running. You and Cookies, you my favorites. This is Brownies. I mean, other ones get names, but they have to stand out in some way. I named the black lamb Little Blackie.
Little Blackie.
There's requirements to be a part of the flock. So you have to be able to lamb on your own, be a good mom, and you have to breed every year. They have to have a lamb every spring. We raise them until they're about 6 months old, and some of them get as old as 9 to 10 months. And then they go to the inn and we serve them. That's where we get our lamb for the inn. Boys and girls that I don't want to keep as part of the flock. We have an education department that we have school programs and field trips and adult programs as well. Like we have the Leaping Lambs program that's coming up. They'll actually have some of the sheep at the children's farmyard.
You can meet this baby lamb and some others at the children's farmyard at Shelburne Farms, and we will get stuck in Vermont with you again real soon. Bye. Hello. You're gonna eat my. Don't eat my microphone.
Hey, enough! Guys, quiet down. It actually worked. It doesn't work usually.
No. You guys are loud. Quiet on the set. You can meet some of these.
Hotel Vermont is personal, purposeful, and natural.
Rustic and modern.
Unique, independent, and unlike anything else.
It's fun, it's exciting, hip and relaxed. It's Vermont, it's Burlington.
Come down for a beer, come stay overnight. We'd love to see you.